So liquid helium and some other liquid chemicals are very useful for super cooling stuff. And part of it is how much heat they can carry away. Part of it is that they can operate at such low temperature. And part of it is that how much of a fluid there is. Liquid helium is one of the most fluidic things. And the ideal expansive and non-expansive pumps so you can run the actual pump on them. However, liquid helium, and also everything from even more conventional ones like conventional refrigerants, producing it can be environmentally not friendly. It can leak, especially liquid helium. Liquid helium can leak for so much more, and it might be to some extent running out. If we could replace some of those pipes instead with a pipe that would look like one big circular pipe, a bunch of little circles or tubes and stuff in it, and these tubes were made of a material that's very heat conductive, you might be able to pump out actually more heat out of certain areas than with a traditional fluid, meaning that you could use less of the fluid. Also, the fluid, if it's like liquid helium, which can leak out through the smallest hole, if it has to go through more and more barriers, from like one in the center where there's a lot of tubes surrounding the center tube, then it'll take a lot longer for it to travel out and escape. Now, most heat-conducting materials are orders of magnitude less heat-conducting than a coolant use. The one extreme difference might be CNTs in the future, which can conduct orders of magnitude more than comparable materials. Over 6,600 watts per meter Kelvin if you want the units. Water, on the other hand, has a heat capacity of 4.18 joules per gram. Now, I know the units are wrong comparing them, because the thing about this is I'm comparing solid material compared to a liquid, which you have to flow and stuff. So if you flow it fast enough, but you have to, we're talking about, at this point, kilometers. We're talking about kilometers a second, so about 60 kilometers, you start getting up to these speeds. But that's pretty fast flow rate. And even just reducing the flow rate can be better. It's also the synergistic mechanism, actually, that moving fluid through a metal plate can actually speed up both. So you got that idea. And I'm using also water sample because it has one of the highest heat capacities. So this makes my estimate some of the best, highest estimate out there. Another particular thing that might make this particularly useful idea for helium especially is not only that it's expensive and leaks easily, is that helium itself is much more of a fluid than water and stuff. It flows more easily, so having all these small pipes won't impede the flow as much. Actually, barely at all. It's almost a superfluid at the temperatures they use it at, or it is a superfluid, meaning it has no friction against the side walls. Well, thank you very much for listening. Please like and subscribe. It will help 10 out. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers in a year and 4,000 watts. It's really help, I think, and do it. Again, thank you very much. Goodbye.